This is the second video of masculine archetype series. Today we are going to talk about embodiment of warrior energy. And first we're going to look at healthy, matured, integrated warrior. How this warrior expresses itself in life. If we want to achieve something in life, we definitely need that warrior energy, period. The first thing that warrior is associated with is, of course, action. Warrior is aggressive, he's energized, he's motivated into action to get shit done. Aggressive is meant in positive way, to tackle problems directly, moving forward, can-do attitude. This doesn't mean to charge with head into the wall, not at all. And it's not just this aggressiveness in positive sense is not just regarded in dealing with life's problems, but also regular life tasks at hand. And in this sense, of course, for warrior, it's very characteristic to leave comfort zone. The second key feature of warrior is clarity. So warrior, as an action taker, never overdoes it. He knows when to stop and when to leave it as it is. And warrior doesn't overspend his energy uselessly. And warrior knows what he wants and how to go after it. He doesn't overthink things because that can lead to doubts and hesitation. So warrior is discerning. He accurately evaluates surrounding conditions, environment. He is a good tactician, good strategist. He has a realistic assessment of his own skill, strength, abilities and limitations. That's why warrior trains to improve his skills, and he acquires new skills in order to implement his decisions and reach his goals. Warrior is decisive. He engages life, not withdraws from it. That means he's grounded, and warrior typically is associated with wood element. Very action-oriented, go-getter, knows how to do things, very structured in his approach, very intelligent. The third key feature of healthy warrior archetype expression is presence. Warrior lives nobly and courageously, even through smallest acts of life. He lives with purpose and clear intention why he is doing and what he is doing. He doesn't live randomly and clueless what the hell he is doing. Every small deed is lived with fullness, with focus. Because warrior appreciates given life and given time, so he doesn't want to waste any more precious time. And warrior also is flexible. Warrior is very present in his actions and choices and also his surroundings. He's very focused on the now. Key feature number 4, resilience. Warrior never acts to reassure himself, to compensate his insecurities or lack of confidence in himself. Warrior is in self-control of his emotions and also thoughts. and he takes care of his body and mind in order to be well regulated, stable and balanced. So resilience also means that warrior is able to endure hardships, stoic, very disciplined, also willing to trade some suffering or pain for achievements. This strong discipline of warrior also keeps him in high self-standards. Key feature of healthy warrior, number 5, important cause oriented. So similar to king, warrior also has transpersonal, you could say, commitment or bigger life's mission or purpose or devotion to some very important cause or task in life, or to some nation or world in general, or maybe some idea or ideal that warrior follows to fulfill in his life. And this transpersonal commitment is greater than individual to individuals. It's almost like relationships become secondary, and this transpersonal commitment is primary. And warrior makes decisions that are related to his cause, not emotional. And his love or his devotion to his primary mission in life, his transpersonal commitment, can have also consequences and can impact relationships, not in the best way, because his true love becomes not his wife or girlfriend, but his life's work. So if warrior wants to act in a compassionate manner, in relation to people surrounding him, in a connectedness with his environment and surroundings, then he also needs lover archetype. Because in pure form, warrior is very emotionally detached. Key feature of healthy warrior, number 6, world builder. Warrior's energy is crucial to extending highest. So warrior's energy is crucial to extending the benefits of highest virtues and achievements to all humanity. So warrior is spreading certain insights, certain ideas, certain visions, certain ways or virtues into the world. Warrior is also spreading certain systems, certain knowledge, and also certain values. And in this sense, warrior archetype is again close to king's archetype, because king is also making order. And if king orders, then warrior puts it into practice, basically realizes it. And warrior also overcomes obstacles of old structures, of old systems. They get demolished so that new things can come in instead of them. So it's also about progress, about evolution. We just looked at the 6 key blocks of healthy warrior archetype expressions. Now let's talk about negative expressions of warrior archetype. There are 2 types of negative warrior expressions, and the first one is sadist. If suppressed, sadist will resurface in us gradually and explode like a volcano in forms of emotional and physical violence. So this sudden infantile rage can come as manifestation of childhood abuse, whether by parents or other people. Sadist, in essence, is detached from human relationship, and this can lead to cruelty. And sometimes cruelty is with passion, sometimes it is without. Sadist is emotionally unavailable. Sadist, as a negative form of warrior, is stressful, he's fearful, he's anxious, he's panicking, and this can make him go completely crazy. So sadist hates weakness, which is his hidden own opposite part of him, masochist. And he fights all that is relational, he fights feminine, he fights softness, sensitivity. Sadist is unjust. He depreciates others, he humiliates, he abuses, he mistreats others. Ultimately, sadist's insecurity leads him to compulsiveness, and he doesn't know when to quit. Example of sadist in real life is a workaholic whose non-stop driving force is deep anxiety, and he just obsessively keeps going, and he raises so high expectations that neither others or he himself are able to meet, and this leads sadist to burnout quickly, and he gets eaten alive by his deep insecurity, and he becomes slave to his own unrealistic expectations. So sadist has very slim grasp of his own worthwhileness. He doesn't know what he wants and what he's missing, and opposite to healthy warrior who has clear intentions in every action he's doing, sadist is opposite to that. He's unaware of his actions and his wants. And we have to remember that every work, every task that requires us to perform at the highest possible level will put pressure on us to perform at best, and this can also lead doors open for shadow warrior, sadist, to manifest in us, because we might try to, through this external way of performing best, to increase our worthwhileness, while internally we have deep insecurities about ourselves, about our abilities to perform well. So this is a trap of trying to compensate by doing well externally through actions, through achievements, to show to ourselves that actually we are worthy enough, even though internally we don't feel like that and we don't believe that. So sadist is obsessed with success. He's desperate not to be like his opposite counterpart, the weak masochist. The second negative warrior archetype expression is masochist. In essence, masochist is a pushover. He's powerless. He projects power onto others, and he's unable to defend himself. And he will take abuse for far too long, and when he is not able to take it anymore, he will suddenly outburst into sadistic verbal and physical abuse as a retaliation. Even though Masochist dreams, and he has dreams, what he would like to achieve, he doesn't dare to take action to realize those dreams, and he's so pessimistic about himself, so negative, that he doesn't even start. He doesn't even take the first step. Masochist also lacks ability to withstand necessary, sometimes pain or sacrifice to accomplish a meaningful goal. He's depressed, he lacks vigor. And Masochist also, of course, tries to avoid confrontation at all costs. So both of these shadow warrior poles, Sadist and Masochist, can be addressed and also integrated through shadow work. For example, if you want to start embody more resilience of warrior, then you also need to take action in this direction and practice it. You can start with small steps or small things, or in not so important life situations that can build this up, because by doing so you will open yourself more to warrior energy, warrior archetype, and it will be activated through you, through your deeds, through your words. So we need to also practice what we want to embody through actions, not just meditate and visualize. We also have to become that through our actions. Another thing that we can do is we can make a chart of warrior qualities, and we can self-reflect on ourselves and measure ourselves, how we think we are doing with these qualities in certain life areas or certain situations. And then we can see that if we want to express some of those qualities more in certain areas or certain situations in our life, we can create a manifesto or list of warrior traits that we like, that we want to embody, and we can take this list within us as a reminder how warrior approaches hardships and daily life, and also small moments of life. Or we can also, we can put this manifesto in our home, where we can see it and often reread it as a reminder. And we don't need to take the list or try to remember all of the traits and qualities of the warrior. We can also in this moment exercise warrior quality, which is discerning. We can discern what type of qualities and key features are the most important for us right now to practice and embody, which ones are most serving for us right now in our current life situation, our current conditions and circumstances. And then we focus on them. And what else you can do is you can also listen to this video again and again and again. So this type of energy, mindset and information ingrains deeper and deeper inside your subconscious. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you like this video, and I would appreciate your feedback in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video that will be about magician. Have a great warrior kick-ass week.